Pay close attention right now because the situation unfolding up north is about to blow the minds of every gearhead south of the border. Canada just rolled out the welcome mat for something America's locked the doors against. The electric revolution from China has officially touched down in the Great White North. These machines aren't simply budget alternatives to Detroit iron, far from it. They transform premium German sedans into outdated technology. Picture this. Luxury cruisers producing 1,300 horses for the cost of an entry-level sports car. Vehicles equipped with cameras replacing traditional rear glass entirely. A machine capable of physically vibrating itself to shake accumulated winter precipitation off the bodywork. Reviewing this lineup genuinely makes me experience three emotions simultaneously: outrage, envy, and genuine concern for established manufacturers. Here are the 5 Chinese electric powerhouses preparing to revolutionize the Canadian automotive landscape, while Americans can only watch from across the border. Time to discover exactly what's being kept from US dealerships. Number 5, NIO ET9. Starting at number 5 sits the NIO ET9. Stop scrolling immediately and observe your screen carefully. That automobile just performed something extraordinary. I mean, genuinely shaking itself. Not subtle vibrations, full-body oscillation like a Labrador after swimming to clear precipitation from its exterior panels. The viral moment happened instantaneously, and deservedly so. This isn't publicity theater. It demonstrates the planet's most sophisticated suspension technology ever commercialized. NIO calls it Skyride Fully Active Damping. The power output allows independent wheel movement up and down within milliseconds. Their demonstration? Stacking delicate champagne flutes on the bonnet while traversing aggressive speed bumps. The chassis remained perfectly level while wheels danced frantically below. Mesmerizing, unconventional, and completely beyond American engineering capabilities. Discussing aesthetics, this beast measures massive. NIO brands it a land jet, blending sedan proportions with SUV commanding presence. Stretching beyond 5.3 meters in length, exceeding Mercedes S-Class dimensions, riding on enormous 23-inch rollers. Here's the detail. Those wheel center caps use counterweights, Rolls-Royce style, keeping the NIO badge constantly upright during motion. Frontal design showcases mirage illumination, transcending traditional lighting. These represent high-definition projection systems, stopping at pedestrian crossings. The vehicle literally projects crossing patterns onto pavement, informing walkers of safe passage. Considerate, futuristic, and admittedly somewhat pretentious. Beneath the surface, the engineering borders on terrifying. The ET9 operates steer-by-wire architecture. Physically disassemble this machine and you'd discover zero mechanical linkage between steering wheel and front tires. Purely electronic signals. Video game controller methodology with redundant safety protocols. This technology enables complete steering wheel retraction during autonomous operation, which this machine was designed for, utilizing dual proprietary 5-nanometer self-driving processors. Power delivery runs through revolutionary 900-volt architecture. While competitors like Tesla and Porsche operate 400 or 800-volt systems, NIO pushed to 900. This enables charging velocities that seem fictional. Adding 255 kilometers or 160 miles of range happens in merely 5 minutes. Your coffee order takes longer. Accessing the cabin through electronic handleless doors reveals what they term the executive bridge. Strict 4-passenger configuration. Rear accommodations replicate first-class aviation suites, reclining up to 45 degrees. A massive Sky Island console flows down centerline, featuring a 360-degree folding tray table with mechanical stabilization. Cruising at 100 miles per hour on rough highways, your laptop on that surface wouldn't even jitter. The dashboard completely abandons traditional instrument clusters, substituting with massive heads-up projection and central 15.6-inch AMOLED display. Pricing for snow shaking, rapid charging, floating wheel cap luxury. Chinese market positioning around 800,000 RMB, roughly 112,000 USD. direct warfare pricing against Porsche Panamera and Mercedes Maybach, yet offering technology making those German icons appear antiquated, audacious, polarizing, and establishing incredible standards for what follows. But don't settle in comfortably, because position 4 is about to bend physics with horsepower figures sounding completely fabricated. Number 4, BYD Yangwang U7. Hold everything, because position 4 makes that NIO appear stationary. Meet the BYD Yangwang U7, and you need psychological preparation for these specifications I'm revealing. Normally, we reserve stats like 1,300 horsepower for multi-million-dollar hypercar territory, Bugatti Chiron, or Rimac Nevera class, but this represents a 4-door executive sedan suitable for grocery runs, yet packing a terrifying 1,300 horsepower. Not typographical error. Operating BYD's E4 platform means 4 independent motors, 1 per wheel, generating sufficient torque to legitimately alter planetary rotation. 0 to 60 miles per hour launches happen in 2.9 seconds. Perspective check. Quicker than Ferrari Enzo, faster than Lamborghini Aventador, accomplished while massaging your spine with Nappa leather. Top velocity approaches 170 miles per hour, completely illegal virtually everywhere, but principles matter. Exterior styling follows their time-gate design language, striking presence. Features massive C-shaped interstellar headlights resembling sci-fi film clamps. The profile achieves such aerodynamic efficiency it holds current production vehicle world records at 0.195 coefficient of drag, slices atmosphere cleaner than projectiles. But the genuine sorcery isn't velocity, it's the suspension. Called Dessous Z, abandoning traditional hydraulics or air bladders, utilizes electromagnetic motors at each corner, adjusting ride height and stiffness within milliseconds. This system achieves such advancement that blowing a tire at highway velocity triggers instant computer calculations, balancing the vehicle on remaining 3 wheels, enabling safe driving to service locations without spinning out. Absolute truth. 3-wheel operation, lifting the damaged corner like an injured canine paw. Essentially uncrashable physics disguised as transportation. Entering reveals the star ring cockpit surrounding you like spacecraft piloting. 3 massive screens spanning entire dashboard, digital cluster for driver, dedicated passenger entertainment display, and cascading waterfall central screen flowing down into center console. Materials border on insane. Vermilion red Nappa leather, authentic carbon fiber, polished aluminum everywhere. Features 23-speaker Dynauto Platinum sound system rising from dashboard at ignition, delivering studio-quality acoustics rivaling home theaters. Backed by BYD's Blade battery technology, specifically massive 135.5 kilowatt-hour packs, you achieve nearly 500 miles range, CLTC. Toronto to Montreal single-charge capability with sufficient remaining juice for Porsche drag racing upon arrival. So pricing for 1,300 horsepower magnetic suspension record-breaking super sedan, Chinese market expectation around $140,000 US. Yes, expensive for average consumers, but for machinery-destroying multi-million-dollar hypercar specification sheets, it's century's greatest bargain. Makes Tesla Model S Plaid appear feature deficient. Frankly, I'm experiencing jealousy. Why don't we have magnetic jumping cars in America? Feels like residing in primitive era while China inhabits 2050. And if that seemed wild, position 3 performs physics, defying feats in completely different ways. Number 3. Zeekr 001-2025. Refresh meet position 3. The Zeekr 001-2025 refresh. Before dismissing this as merely a wagon, let me stop you immediately. This machine represents the death of range anxiety officially. While Americans celebrate hitting 300 miles, the Zeekr 001 offers limited Keelan battery packages pushing range to staggering 1,032 kilometers, 641 miles. Literally Toronto to Detroit. Turning around, returning home without plugging in. It's a shooting break. Automotive terminology for coolest earthly shape imaginable. resembling Porsche Panamera Cross Turismo post-gym. Doors operate fully automatically. Simply approach, and they swing open Rolls-Royce style, closing themselves with brake pedal tap. Makes manual door operation feel like primitive labor. Don't let family wagon appearance deceive you. The 2025 refresh represents violent sleeper status, even excluding crazy FR badge. Standard dual motor version outputs 777 horsepower, nearly 800 ponies in daily driver transportation, rips 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds, outpacing Porsche Taycan 4S. Thanks to new 800V architecture, charging from 10% to 80% happens in merely 11.5 minutes. Literally cannot complete bathroom breaks before this machine's ready for departure. Since Zeekr belongs to Geely, same ownership as Volvo, it's constructed like armored vehicles and arrives standard with roof-mounted LiDAR for autonomous driving rivaling Silicon Valley's finest. Interior humiliates vehicles costing double. Massive 15-inch OLED screen actually swivels facing driver or passenger via voice command, 28-speaker Yamaha theater system, and 35-inch augmented reality heads-up projection painting navigation arrows directly onto road surfaces. And pricing for all this 777 horsepower automatic door madness? China starts around $37,500 US. That buys cloth seat Honda CR-V in America. Absolutely criminal. We're denied this value proposition. But grab something stable because position 2 is about to get weird. It doesn't care about range records, it cares about deleting vehicle components you assumed were essential. I'm serious. No rear window. Seeing is believing. Number 2. Avatar 12. Position 2 brings the Avatar 12. Study this vehicle's rear carefully. Notice anything absent? Zero rear window, none. Complete solid metal. They completely deleted rear glass to expand trunk capacity and smooth roofline. Instead, you receive high-definition digital mirror displaying way more than glass ever could. Bold, unconventional, and looks absolutely spectacular. The frontal treatment represents pure science fiction. Thin C-shaped LED illumination, but genuine showstopper is the halo screen. Black LED panel on bonnet displaying messages, animations, or greeting pedestrians. Side profile flows silk smooth, zero door handles, digital camera mirrors instead of glass ones, and massive 21-inch wheels resembling turbine blades. Rear features windowless hatch and active spoiler rising automatically at velocity. Resembles spacecraft landed in parking lots, not merely attractive. Dual motor version produces 578 horsepower and hits 0 to 60 in approximately 3.9 seconds. Utilizes massive 94.5 kilowatt-hours CATL battery delivering over 430 miles range, fast, smooth, and quiet, effortless luxury velocity. Backed by Huawei, so safety technology is next level. Has 3 LiDAR sensors. Yes, 3. Computing roads in 3D can spot cardboard boxes on highways from hundreds of meters away and swerve around them automatically, practically uncrashable in city traffic. But the interior steals the show. Dashboard has 35.4-inch 4K panoramic screen stretching entire vehicle width. Sits right under windshield. Displays everything: speed, navigation, music, weather, like digital horizon. The steering wheel is squarish yoke and center console floats. And seats? They are zero-gravity seats with button-activated recline into perfect weightless position for napping while charging. Roof features huge glass that can turn opaque with button press. Feels more like lounge than transportation because there's no rear window. Trunk depth and width exceed normal sedans. You lose some vertical space, so maybe don't transport furniture. But for luggage, it's a cavern. Pricing for all this? Starts around $42,000 in China. $42,000 for vehicle looking like $100,000 concept vehicle? I'm actually experiencing anger now. Why are we paying double for cars half this impressive? Would you operate a car without rear window? Or does camera dependence freak you out? But forget everything I just said because position 1 is the endgame. Built by Huawei to kill Mercedes Maybach, and it features something called the Galaxy that you must witness to believe. This is the final boss. Number 1, Maestro S800. Here we are. Position 1, the Maestro S800. This isn't a car. It's a declaration of war against Rolls-Royce and Maybach. Nearly 5.5 meters long, exceeding long wheelbase S-Class, and designed by Huawei to be the smartest, most luxurious object on 4 wheels. The shock factor? Door handles have literal star-like crystals embedded in them, and paint is hand-polished to resemble liquid metal. Front is dominated by Galaxy headlights that don't just shine, they sparkle like diamonds. Grille represents this massive, imposing waterfall design that screams, "Move aside!" From the side, it's a land yacht. Two-tone paint like Maybach with huge forged dish wheels that look like they cost more than houses. Rear features starlight ring diffuser glowing softly at night. Doesn't look like transportation, looks like architecture. Available as pure EV or with range extender, but specs are wild. Top 3 motor version pushes nearly 850 horsepower. Despite building size proportions, hits 0 to 60 in roughly 4.7 seconds. But it's not about speed. It's about the tooling chassis using scanners to read road bumps and adjust suspension before you hit them. You literally float. This is the safest car Huawei has ever built. Has L3 autonomous driving hardware ready to go. Can see in total darkness, through fog, and around corners using network data. Has Guardian mode that detects if another car is about to rear-end you and flashes warning lights to the other driver. Inside, it's not a car cabin, it's a planetarium. The ceiling is a starry sky. Better than Rolls-Royce because it's animated. Sound system 2,000 watts, 43 speakers, headrests have speakers, seats have speakers, you feel the music. Rear seats are individual thrones with heated leg rests, heated armrests, and even heated neck pillow. There's a fridge, massive OLED cinema screen for the back, and materials are real silk and open-pore wood. It smells like money. This is 4-seater executive lounge. Trunk is big enough for golf clubs, sure, but the point of this car is the back seat. If you're driving this, you're doing it wrong. You should be in the back sipping espresso. Price tag for ultimate Chinese luxury tops out around $140,000 US. Maybach S-Class exceeds $200,000. Rolls-Royce hits $400,000. This car offers 95% of that experience for fraction of cost plus tech that Germans haven't even invented yet. So, be honest. Would you drop $140,000 on Chinese luxury sedan over Mercedes S-Class? Closing all right. That was the top 5. 5 cars proving the future is already here, and it's speaking Mandarin. I'm honestly still stuck on Zeekr's tank turn, and that windowless avatar feels like we're living in the past over here with our regular mirrors and steering wheels actually connected to something. So I have to know, which one of these monsters would you actually park in your driveway? Are you team position 2 for pure chaos of 1,200 horsepower? Or are you taking the Maestro S800 to feel like a CEO? Drop your pick in the comments below. I read all of them. And I really want to know if I'm the only one who thinks that no rear window thing is genius. If your jaw dropped even once during this video, smash that like button so I know to keep finding this crazy tech for you. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the next reveal, because rumor has it there's a Chinese truck coming that can drive underwater. You do not want to miss that. I'm off to go cry in my gas-powered car. Catch you in the next one.